right the wrongs that have been done to their
Right,
region.
chat.
They've
GE on
sent
defense, we
DRG
got
home.
Eli on
Now,
attack.
as they said, they look to carry forward their ideas. Do it for the boys they've sent back home. A start here from XLG on the attack side of Haven, and already wasting no time. You heard it from Crystal in the interview.
On B, though.
They love to fight.
Yeah,
and
luck
this
on
time,
B got
the
a
fights
lot.
are going XLG's
That spike,
way.
though, gets weird.
Even with Patman fighting that, he's so low to 2v1.
Oh, the man of the moment.
Can at least go the spikes
So
down
many
deep.
clutches
So
coming through yesterday. Almost an argument to just put him on Killjoy on every single map with what we've seen Crystal do on that specific agent, but this is going to be a tough one. On the other side, Happy Way has been unstoppable, but a little bit shaky for both of them in that fight. It will be a pistol round for XLG to start. And something you mentioned, like having to carry on the sort of your I guess the weight of your brother after eliminating them. That was the case for both teams. Both teams had to go through a regional
we want
to get
to
there. So I'm
strong.
almost looking at this as don't waste it. You had to send someone else home that, well, we talk about those friendships in GE as well, the relation that they have to Full Sense. And now you come in with a different relation, hearing these guys are scrim partners. They play each other a lot, so I want to see one of them maybe have a few extra ideas of how to beat the other, because that's where they will have practiced everything.
Scrim partners, previous teammates, what half of the players in this game used to play together in some form or the other, going across teams. So
that Ascension game had a lot of the players.
So it's definitely somewhere that they're familiar with the bodies on the opposite side of the stage. XLG have the pistol. Very strong start from Happy Way. This little spam through the door and a very awkward fight afterwards.
Dude, what are these jokes?
The weapons now on everybody else for XLG. We don't expect to see them
fake the
lose
jump
all
away.
too much. Nice bait by Patman.
Yeah, I like
Pretends
that,
to jump out of the window to draw in the fight. Good flash though. Udaton has his vision back and they're looking to fight this together. Raga has to be careful. Doesn't know there's a player quite as close as he is, and this is getting costly already. Still, the numbers there for XLG. They don't want to lose
I like this from XLG, though. They just kind of, once they realized it was getting a bit of a madness and they were just running at them, they kind of grouped pretty well here.
The SMGs are not really the worry at this point. And yeah, Crystal, if he can get one, it would be huge, honestly.
30 seconds left.
Just remove some of that additional weaponry. Winning here
good from No Man.
should
I like
be
to see that.
impossible.
Hopping his dash and doing that's going to work well here as well.
Especially if he waits for somebody to go for the plant. I like the check. Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, very nice. Dude, love that from No Man. He did great. They handled this round well.
2-0 for XLG, an important
Patman said on Yinz's interview that he had a pink injury, but it's not the one he's had for like a month now.
I have a feeling the reason that GE might have taken us here was after witnessing their display on this map versus DRG, which I'll be honest was very surprising from my side, because I thought they'd go into that match maybe not heavily favored, but at least like even competing on maps that they feel a little bit less confident on.
Well, yeah, I think we saw it in the rest of the series as well, where it was a much closer affair. But that
they have enough money for an AWP if they want it. I don't think they're going to be doing that, though.
XLG, in my mind, they were coming in as favorites. I think they made less mistakes in their opening games, but DRG trashed them. It was 13-4 when it comes to Haven. Already, 2 on the board. It's a strong start. XLG.
Wait, I did Happy Way get that.
Well. This is not going that poorly till Autumn shows
that.
up to the site. A double kill,
Autumn got another
kill,
back aside.
Before he finally falls. And yet still, we're into a 2v2.
It was the run it back, one of those kills that was traded out, and especially considering some of the weaknesses in play. A plant for long.
Whoa.
Eventually. I think Leo's letting go a little bit too early, and now he's kind of stuck in a horrible position. They know exactly where he is, and Harvey just patient, now knowing where the last man is standing because of the ping. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like hesitation or if there was a fake footstep that I missed.
Tried to bait someone in, but it didn't look like that.
I still like that Happy Way tried to use the fact that they might be tunnel visioning to go get a kill there.
No, it's certainly a strange strategy.
It did the right damage.
I don't know what they were expecting to come their way and around with no ults
and
limited utility on the other side, but maybe just conscious of a quick re-aggression, some deadlock util, the net, the shocks, who knows? Who knows? Or maybe they just stopped defusing a little bit too early, or stopped planting a little bit too early. Either way, a 2-1 scoreline. Early half goes as it should, but now XLG come in. They put all their credits into this round. This is a full buy for the attack side with very little margin for error, but that can be said on both sides. If we are going to have a lights out start to this half, this will be the round that decides it.
seen this flash an awful lot if you watch EMEA. The GX doing it every single round, but gets you that additional little bit of space. Normally we'd come into a game and be highlighting the duelist players, talking about the fiery side of this matchup. But I'll say that the players I want to highlight in this game are all currently playing Sentinel. It was Autumn who will flex later on, and Happy Way, to be honest, to get them
and at the same time as well, they double up and they re-clear over towards A, and this was never blocked, so they didn't have to worry about behind as well.
Crystal has been solid. He's had at least
and they set the one up, and they got the rotate going on because they got the trip over towards shore.
It's
nice and GE on this one.
Early
really
aggression
nice.
out C-Long. He's been embedded for quite a while, and he's found himself the pick now. C-Long no longer in the hands of XLG. They look to fight deep towards the spawn, and Rarga's taking a double, but they don't think there's more here.
Mate.
3 under his belt.
Dude, they thought that was everyone's spawn. They thought that was it.
Looked like they were in trouble
they thought that was everyone.
But they came out swinging.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. Like you see the fight forward from Raga, and they're able to take out both players. They go, okay, well there was no re-swing. I guess Harvey just a little bit further behind on the rotation.
Look at the distraction that Patman made for that, just getting that one kill.
Just because of the gap that came in, but it worked perfectly. Harvey then
I was like, damn, he seems pretty calm with it, and then I saw the anger coming.
Hunter's Fury online. Opponent's economy completely reset.
They only thought it was 2 spawn, man. No one even looked.
Well, in this round,
didn't even swing wide to cover the angle.
And a stinger, not much to play with at all.
Yeah, they're gonna sit back and wait. XLG thinking maybe there was some A aggression coming up. The smoke down on shore, it's gonna deny them even if they crossed over having any kind of fight in favor. Towards the B site, and I think this is a good round for some experimentation. You really have to get an idea of what G are doing with their Sentinel utility when they have so much, but the problem is they have so much, they can just keep changing up those positions, and the main problem will be Crystal. It's a very unusual comp to play against on this map, and those sensors are going to punish No Man every time he wants to dash in to take space if he chooses the wrong side.
I was going to say, where the gun, man, surely. Lovely.
Nice shot from Harvey.
Who have you got for the interviews? I want to get Crystal. I've been trying to get Crystal all the time.
He's had a great start to this game. And mainly that's because they've had so
probably
many
No Man.
highlight players individually.
For No Man.
I got the spike.
Getting through. It's going to be awkward there. You even mentioned it. He tries to go over the utility that was blocking him, walks into more utility. A nasty setup. And for Patman just lurking around the edge of the smoke.
Well.
They saw, okay, they've got all this utility. At least it's probably clear. And it wasn't. 3-2, a flawless round. And a huge start from GE because they have just built up a hell of a lot of credits after some much closer rounds.
Fair play to Patman there as well. I mean, Lysor ripped his head off with that stinger, or at least his helmet, but manages to find the correction just in time, walks out of there with 3 kills, and although the round probably wouldn't get out of control even if he does lose that fight.
Hello, Bossman. How we doing?
An extra weapon carried forward and less chances for XLG to do damage. A 2-0 start.
Hi, chat.
For that attack side.
Oh, yo.
But XLG now lose the lead.
I think Paperfin's coming on as well at one point.
Oh my God, he didn't just go home.
Yeah,
he always does.
He saw me at the beginning of the day and he's like, "Can I?" I was like, "Yeah, of course, man."
XLG have no shortage of opportunities in this round.
It's we got the Dark Day tomorrow, so this is when he might actually be a human being.
Waiting for them there, but instead there are bodies, a barricade of bodies, and
since we've got to the buy rounds,
Rarga's taken out of the
this is
open,
looking good, yeah.
right in the middle of the open. An easy conversion for Javi. And it's this buy round.
Eli struggled a little bit on this map.
I like that now.
Dude, got a banger games cast.
Like,
yeah, it ended up being
incredible.
Enough.
I was worried that Energy was just gonna, I don't know, have some kind of read, foot with choke, etc. I mean, it looked like it for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it ended up being very good. Luckily, I also fixed my voice overnight.
You go, okay, on the attack,
that
helps.
Should
be deadly. It should be where you get the majority of your rounds right now.
Now with the day of rest, we'll be good to go for that first day of playoffs.
Don't even get rounds, get kills. Happy Way still alive, though.
I know.
That's why you always be careful.
I don't like it. I don't like Happy Way being alive.
Individual ability, but
in game.
We're asking a lot here.
He's playing so well, man.
It'll give them indication that they can plant on B, sure. But from here, Happy Way has to have a lot of confidence.
Apparently EMEA
Leo's
tweeted
41
the
HP.
when Bambino and Vlad was like grabbing Bambino.
Oh, really?
They were like, thought they were going for the Achilios TMV. It would have been very funny.
That's a good moment. It's cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's actually just 3 banger maps as well.
Yeah, I tweeted, I was like, that's just kind of the kind of match you just always hope that you get. Show up for work.
A microscope put onto some of the players in this game.
Must have been the hot toddy. It was indeed the hot toddies. The hot toddies do wonders for the throat.
You look regionally, he is fantastic.
But no one here knows what it is.
Yeah, dude, you told me yesterday. I was like, I've never heard of it.
It's looked very different to the point where I think a lot of the time,
I had to just explain it to a couple
of the top 20 lists, he normally made it.
The bartender at the hotel.
Nowadays, probably not so much. And I think looking at the
just gave me a whole little tiny pot of honey, and I was like, all right.
Oh, really?
I'm just going to chuck that in. Especially on this Phoenix on the attack. Like, they're going to be feeding him orbs. They're going to be setting him up with no man taking space, who I can forgive a little bit more because
well, great for Bambino, made it out of the Koi depths. Yeah, I mean, mate, 3 years grinding in Koi is...
Phoenix is kind of wasted.
That'll do something to you.
You need to be getting kills to earn those extra orbs to get another running back to get more
kills.
And
I mean, yeah, he's asserted himself as the superior brother.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's gotten a team into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Global's looking good.
It's definitely the right moment.
Big time's the problem.
Yep,
XLG,
that's true. It's got all the bragging rights for coming up for Christmas.
I went down because there was a fan that had flagged us, and
even if
they
you look at the
made some stickers for everybody on the broadcast.
Yeah.
And so I was going down there, and that's when Bambino and Vlad were walking over to go on the analyst desk. And I was like, let's fucking go. And Bambino ran up to me, jumped into my arms, fucking shouldered me in the face.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. I thought for a second, I thought he busted my lip open.
Knocked you out,
whole face, my lip and my nose just went numb, and I was like, oh shit, I started touching myself like this is going to be blood.
Am I okay?
Extra bit of a buffer.
Yeah, sometimes the excitement gets to you.
I look like I was wearing the rival colors at a fucking pub.
Have a little chat with the team.
Somebody asked if I had a panini. Yes, of course they did. The only sustenance I can get.
I think
but it's good.
GE on a slightly higher pedestal.
Mate, consider. Oh my god, he didn't stick it because he thought he was looking at him.
If he had stuck that, that would have been one of the craziest
things I've seen in
my life, but he didn't. Raga already with the trade,
and
actually Happyweight's found enough that it starts to get a
little dangerous. Oh my god, bruh. If he carried on going there, yeah, both.
They still get this into a 2v2.
Put them into a 2v2.
I meant it's so early though. Yeah, they got no idea.
I know. The second they go for the plant, this is a problem.
Yeah, get it a little faster.
Any way that Raga can react to this.
And
now
nice little
Happyweight's
peek.
left in an awkward spot once again.
Very nice from Patman. Better. Pseudology with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 9 months.
When it's activated, didn't catch Patman. He got a timing.
They left Lotus in. They left Lotus in.
I was talking to Frost about this last night. And I was like, I think that's a stupid decision.
Despite that.
Potentially.
Yeah.
If they change their comp but they're not also running the triple senti, then I probably like it a lot better. But I also don't think that Global would play it the same way, where they would just place deep utility and then fuck off and play in front of it. So I think that would be cleaned up, so it would be better, but I think it's still just like the biggest risk you could take.
Yeah.
Spark of life from XLG on the low line rounds.
Is this going to be a stomp? I think this is a stomp for Haven, yeah.
Did Sheep say that Monette's being replaced? I didn't see that.
Yeah, they reported
already with like some of the earlier low buys that they can.
I can understand it.
It's just
I think it's unfortunate. He was kind of finding his stride at the end, but
maybe some of the slower, more default
rounds. They're underperforming a little bit.
To get rid of some of that utility, and well, Udaton has at least been caught. I didn't even think he'd get away with
My dad says there's some pubs in London that will serve it.
Another sort of curse moment for WS Leo. He is 1-7, and that Hunter's Fury's not going to play a part.
Yeah, I tried giving him the Irish name because they just call it a hot whiskey. But they were just like, no, don't know what it is.
His flashes up to get a little bit of control towards Garage. Trying to cause
genuinely,
problems
sore
for
throat.
That defense.
Yeah, it's really good for it. I mean, it's honey, it's lemon, whiskey. Like it's just in hot water.
To play much more passive, cover off these.
Maybe a little bit of cinnamon if you want that as well.
Through in the window, they have to be careful of the wraparound on B. As a result, whenever the fight comes in, they're not going to be in the best position to do anything about it. You look towards this A side, Autumn.
Weird one, because Autumn should go back to site then, but he has no trip for him to... Okay, sure. But the leak out one.
His job is done, and there's
lovely little setup.
Very good.
That's
not
cool.
expected, but Happyweight converts, and Lysor's there for another. Now XLG are heating up, and the A side plant is locked in.
Well, all I had to say was this map's going to be a stomp.
Well, they know exactly where Crystal is as well. We get to see one of those crazy clutch moments for him so far. And with the amount of credits that they currently have, I wouldn't be mad to see him go for this.
No escape.
His previous team facing off against him, but with no spams being found. In fact, they're only found the other way. Lysor to close things out with a triple. And a third round found for XLG after the
Paper
pause.
said he went to get food. I don't know if it's nearby or maybe he just went back to those.
Makes it almost impossible for an
Yeah, whenever he's done.
out of there, regardless of who they're playing. On the Neon, even more so with that little prime time to get ready for the sprint. Uditon found his pick, but he got punished immediately. XLG get control off of that, then hit a lighter A site.
Pepper and whiskey. Sure, you overnight. I've not heard that one.
Pepper and whiskey.
Very nice round.
But we did when I was doing theater years ago. They just sold
showing
this
us that
concoction, and I think it was
when it comes to those
apple cider
buy rounds,
vinegar,
they don't use
cayenne,
everything either
and
coming through here
Tabasco.
with 100
And you do a shot of that.
Still that blade storm in the back pocket.
I swear to God, like there was times where people like barely
even
speak.
going into the late
They'd have
round
that,
there,
and then they could sing like
a lot
a
of that
god.
utility's being broken. Now, of course, that kind of
Jump
came through
starts
because
everything in your body, yeah.
their Sova got eliminated.
A lot of former
immediately.
teammates here, yeah,
They are gonna
I do, there's a
start
lot
doing
of
that,
connection
and maybe
between.
just go for a more direct take. Already destroying what was
It's a
thrown
great
down
grab,
by
man.
Crystal, but he's still doing a lot to delay them.
Second player further back is Javi.
That's a great first kill. Hey, Nomad did really good here, man. That first kill's just
XLG,
everything here.
This is something that was mentioned on the desk.
Yeah.
2 rounds in a row where they have
Weaknesses
success over
towards
towards A as well.
Now they get the plan, they get back roll they want. They have a Hunter's Fury to cover this.
Definitely feels like the attack have cracked the code to getting the spike planted. And now in the post plant, Hunter's Fury is there, but it's on the site.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not likely to be used. And
Overdrive,
Happy
good.
Way. And all coming in on the back line.
Wow, Nomad,
Wow,
what a,
there's Nomad getting
it's a really good
there.
round from him, man. Holy.
Oh, he almost had the wall bang.
I did a lot of damage here as well.
He's got to be quick.
What a round from Nomad.
30
Yeah,
HP
it
is
was
straight
really
shot
good.
to take him down.
A little bit
Uditon makes it out
worrisome.
off the save, but XLG, they are closing this gap round by round.
They can still buy.
Starting to see some of those individuals come online. I think Nomad's definitely had some quieter series throughout the tournament so far, but the fact that he's heating up the dash into enemies and managing to get a double kill.
I like the reaction of you hear the neon ult and you realize there's just like a small window before you're about to get.
And for the defense, they are going to be able to keep that operator in hand.
Before you're about to get collapsed
the
on.
next round, but I wonder what is the moment that maybe we see.
For my vocal warm-ups, I don't have a strict one.
More so if
I
just
sing in the shower.
The gap, that
If
weaker
I'm going to
side, 'cause
Pacific, I
even
sing in the
with
car.
the Sentinel in play,
That's usually it.
so
That and
clear
making sure that
knowledge
you
that it would be a push into
talk
that
a decent
side.
amount at like a normal volume.
Definitely suffered.
Kind of warm up your
Instead, though,
vocal
they're just going to
cords.
stack up that side of the map.
Not like belting anything, but getting
Yeah.
a couple songs in it.
G are looking for a bit of control early with that operator. The smoke makes it a bit more annoying for them. It still seems like they'll get
Try to
some
mix it up.
control for
Something
XLG.
very melodic.
A different approach.
Some like high notes.
A-side had been
and then
working,
maybe
GE
like
come up
a
with a solution, and now the other side of the map
Kendrick
gets
or like a
pressured.
Childish Gambino
Let's
song,
listen
so you
in
can
with
work on
XLG
the lip
push.
work.
Nice.
Get in backside first. Go backside there, backside there.
I know exactly where.
Okay, guys. Guys, I go playing open.
Bro, where's he going?
Guys, 2v5.
Look at the confidence.
They're both P, they're both P, they're both P. Wait, they don't have a small, guys. I play,
Take it
I
down
play
C
OT,
long.
both P players. I play OT, guys. I run already.
Go hard them. Go hard them. Don't let them save up. You all have up.
No, let me pick first.
Okay, good crystal. Good Uditon.
Chill, chill.
Don't let him save up. Chill.
For Crystal and Uditon in the end, but that only confirms that they saved their rifles for XLG, showing that that A side isn't the only one they know how to get into. A very direct play from them in this round, and it's working. I like the fact that they go for deeper aggression as well, sensing that it wasn't being as well defended. No smokes called in the end. Playing post plant. This is looking like a much more
33rd, I have no idea what that
well-rounded
even is.
XLG attack side.
Skepta
I
and
think
Central C.
especially the fact that
Like
they
London
are
rap.
just now getting
the
more
rappers.
aggressive and challenging.
Yeah,
for some of
no,
those post-plant control. I think when you have a
I think the only
composition
British
like this,
music
if
I know
you
would
sit
just be
passive,
rock.
you just don't really
okay.
have the utility
Iron Maiden, The
on those
Who,
duelists
etc.,
to
etc.
buy additional time. But just being disruptive, and I'm starting to notice that a lot of what G is trying to do on the defense, rather than actually playing into those retakes, which in some of the earlier rounds was actually working for them, they're making hero plays to try and save a teammate that's isolated. Like Pavan especially, I think this has been a bit of a flaw at times in his game where he wants to try and win the round and sometimes ends up being
timeout, 3 in a row.
It was a gamble to try and make a play to help out
2
his
rounds
teammate
left
on the
as well.
side.
Like that's normally where you do a timeout for last 2.
Lean into some of
I was amazed that Bonkar waited so long on
timeout. Yeah.
I think that ended up being pretty costly.
Another direct play from XLG. This time more numbers and utility waiting for
Bro,
the
where are we?
Fury still draws first
They haven't
blood.
killed no man, so no one can swing out, so they can't try to play off any of the util, slowing people up in
Bro,
lane.
I'm telling you, no man is doing work, bro. He's doing work out
The
there.
current state of the defensive
like,
side, the jump over is even going to be
I fucking
potentially heard,
predicted
and yes, Happy
XLG try to curse this
Okay.
for global,
Oh,
and instead,
either way,
I might
gets
just
it
end up
right
having
in
perfect
the
creds
end.
today.
The
Yeah.
Alpha Vuitton,
How depressing.
again, should be denied the ability to save. XLG wanted to stop him last time, and a couple of picks later they gave up. But
If
this
GE
time, the
win,
net is
I have only
already
one
cast
person in my
so
VFL left.
wide.
Oh, really?
Heavyweight is sat on the A side. He's about
Ooh,
to have
yeah,
to
Wait, not
I-
if G win, if
have to
G-Li
think.
wins, sorry.
I just lost
Clearing it
2.
out.
Fair
And he
play.
gets the
I
shot
had,
off. Fair enough. He's earned that up.
Yeah.
Fada
Double
trying to
energy.
be in the
Yeah,
right
Mata
place
and
at the
Brock.
right time over the last couple of rounds, but he's never been
Ah.
in position, and unfortunately,
Brock had
wrong place, wrong time
decent
once
performance
more.
today.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Mata a
Cleaning
little
up
bit on like one of the maps. But
He
on that
had a rough.
XLG
He had a rough
side,
event.
and
To be
I have
honest.
to say, I'm not sure what was said in the pause, be it to be that little bit more aggressive, be more direct, but Havoya has definitely made a difference because I think after round 6 he took the
tweak my
pause,
knob.
round 7
Yeah,
was an eco, and then from
as
then
into
onwards they
him
won
or?
every single round.
Yeah.
3. That.
Well, one more to play for after a
Better?
5-round
that's good.
streak
Yeah,
from
you
GE.
laughing at you the way you worded it.
Taken over
I was
by
expecting a
XLG.
stunlock you with that one.
Chance that they could be trailing at the halftime, fighting
That's
to
just
be
a normal
even
saying. What do you mean?
Stevens. We move into the
Oh,
next, and that's
okay.
a little
I'm
pixel
sitting
angle
forward.
for Crystal with huge value. Target down, and that's one part of their site push is dealt with, and the other part has an operator.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm
Goddamn.
telling you, he's playing
Found the open
great.
place, so
Holy, bro.
Yeah, an immediate response. Jump over the top, but Autumn not able to find anything. Operator going to be swinging in. It's not even needed.
Bruh.
They are winning every single battle on the XLG side, and
What a crazy
Crystal's
comeback.
ult is available, but
With
it's one that
5-2, right?
only really works with reduced numbers. Going to try and throw it in just to
That
clear the
didn't-
backside, but
that
there was
didn't go
nobody there.
anywhere.
Leaving everybody with knowledge of where he
Holy,
is, and
what a
an
half,
easy
man,
close
what a
at the
half.
end for WS Leo.
Oh,
7-5
God,
was the
I'm
position they were at.
so
XLG
fucking
have
worried about
climbed
this
right
draft
back into
again.
this game.
I can't believe they gave him Lotus.
I thought that they would pick
from
Breeze
XLG.
or
Like I said,
split.
5 and 2
No, they didn't have to
down.
pick
They
split,
dug
'cause
deep.
XLG
They
would've
found
picked split if they just
solutions
found Lotus.
across the map.
Yeah, yeah.
They played a clean game, and individuals are starting to heat up and look confident. It definitely seems like GE could be in danger, and you know what? It is a good day to be an XLG fan, at least here in half number 1. There is plenty more Valorant to come, but you know,
Yeah, that's
speaking
rough,
about
man.
XLG having a good old
From
time.
that kind of start, too.
Yeah, that's what I
We're
mean.
gonna go
All
down
their
to the
rounds,
stage.
they get them
We've
in a
got
row.
very
Had all the
special
momentum.
interview standing by. We've got someone called Laxi.
They won every round after you
XLG's
said it's going to be a stomp,
Laxi,
yeah?
you look stunning. Thank you very much, Heffa. Laxi is here, our XLG mascot. She's here to tell us more about the new map that's going to be
It's just
revealed on
a printed
June
piece of paper
21st.
that says
What
buy
can
the
you tell us,
XLG
Laxi?
bundle.
I did not know you could do that on a map. That is insane. I'm more excited than ever. Can you tell us anything about what inspired this map, Laxi? Wow. Literally mark it in your
Just
calendars
stupid
right
bit.
now,
So
June
dumb.
21st. We've got an epic show match on the cards before the grand finals. Laxi, are you going to be playing in the match?
I would actually love to
Laxi's
see
got
somebody
hair
try to play a
appointment,
show
but
match
it's
while wearing
fine,
this.
'cause
Rude,
you're
just
watching
wearing
from
it,
the
just-
Yeah.
chair. Thank you so
anything.
much,
Can't see anything.
Laxi.
You have no
Thank you so
audio.
much,
I guess you could put the
XLG
headsets
fans.
up
Let's
into
get
the
back
head.
You
into
would,
the
yeah, you would.
game.
I know you could put, you could put it
Yeah,
into
just
the
fit
head.
it into
yeah.
there.
Did you book it together, Tom?
Yeah, I actually
Wait, that's
also
good.
have
They
a-
should
the
do
hair
that.
appointment
And then
that day.
at the end,
Oh, okay.
at the end, you have to
For the
guess who it
diamond.
is.
Yeah, okay, it's like the
Yeah,
Masked
yeah.
Singer or whatever.
That'd be cool.
Blue.
The masked player.
Yeah, you have to guess who's behind it.
All right, 7-5. XLG,
Heads in
they
there.
got the lead at
Yeah,
the
be
halftime.
cool.
An impressive streak matching what GE put forward with 5 rounds of their own. Now
They have a really bad performance and they don't take the helmet off.
To GE on their own map pick. Remember, Global Esports wanted to take Haven into the map pool, perhaps thinking that it was a weakness for XLG, who struggled against their regional rivals. But you know what? A lot has changed in a very short period of time. XLG looking like they came here to play. They're not far away from winning.
Yeah,
Crystal.
unfortunately for G, it does
Crystal
seem
have a
like
big
they're a little
pistol.
bit cursed with their map choices. It happened yesterday. They were able to turn the series around, but for their sake, you got to hope that they've come in with a solid attack side. It's been a rough start to the game for Autumn, someone who was lights out in their series yesterday, but there's still a second half to
all
be
of this
played.
noise.
And the defensive side of this comp can be very
Playing, no man, they didn't.
difficult
Oh, never mind, they did it.
Same
Okay.
could be said for
I think they
Nova,
mini-mapped
but
him.
he had support on the site. Lysor
Free bullets.
trying to
Don't
hold the
overheat,
line,
don't
but running
overheat.
out of
Nice,
bullets as
nice.
well. They didn't have any friends to play with. 2 stand. Can they turn this pistol?
Happy Way has been very
God.
impressive
Okay,
so
all right.
far, but Patman's quick
Baba
to put
Yaga
him
is
in his
dead.
place, leaving
Pistol
Leo
each.
1 versus 4. You know, that's definitely not in his favor. The deadlock wall certainly doesn't help out. I would say the trip behind, but they certainly already know where he is. That'll be a cleanup for GE and a chance to put things level at 7-7.
Do they want to snowball
They can win the
further, probably?
Yeah, that's the thing. It'll be both teams having a pistol, both teams winning 5 rounds in a row. Talking about them being scrim partners playing against each other regularly, it almost seems like
was going to be
this
able to
one's
cook him
been
there.
mapped out. But
Yeah.
I also do go in looking at GE on the attack. Like, you kind of expect having that double senti to maybe help you out on the
Paper
defensive
X?
side.
Oh god,
But
what
I
a shit
also
show
do
that would
think
be.
that a lot of deadlock
that'd be
compositions
fun.
have
It'd be very
potential on
fun.
the attack. At least to clear angles,
But
make
also
things that little bit
one
more
of the
awkward,
most
not leave you
stress-inducing
with safe
series
space
that
to stand in.
you could ever play and or cast.
The
I
soft
definitely
jet
want to see
something off will be.
what ideas they have. It will, however, put a lot of pressure
God, his
onto
4K
Yudotan.
on Haven.
Yeah.
Over on that Neon. It's going to have
Just
to be
insane.
that hard
Melted
entry
the
for the
3 and
majority of
shot.
rounds.
And he
At
and
least in
Ethan
this
both
one,
just had
a bit of a
pop-off rounds. Like, as soon as I was just like, these guys have been doing fuck all. And then
Maybe
they just,
even
These guys,
expecting
yeah, you're
there
like
to be a
Ethan,
stack,
0
which
and
there is.
7, just gets 4 kills. So
Although I will say at the moment, Autumn is walking
Drop him with the prime
directly
thanks so
into
much
it.
for
Of
the 18
course, he's normally a lurk player, so this kind of what you
oh
want from
my
him.
god.
It's a good thing the wall was in the way
To the
there.
box.
yeah, how's that not a
It
kill?
didn't look like it was, but you know.
No, it didn't, but pretty sure I saw a man get shot in the head and not go down.
Nice to try and.
Finds
Not
himself
bad.
one,
And they
does
get
some
the orb
damage,
as well.
Loses a Marshal. It is what it is. If anything, confirmation
Well,
for the rest of the squad.
Yeah, he's got hot
Yeah,
hands.
The
so he can heal
seaside is the
himself.
right way to go. The spike can make it there. He's been sprinting ever since he went down. It's just now making it towards the site. Deep position for
Like this
Pat.
from Patman.
This
Patman's
is
got
a
some
big
ecos
risk,
there.
but he should fly under the radar. You never really expect
No
someone to be
read.
embedded
No
in a map like
read.
this, and it
Let's
means
go,
plenty of
Patman.
kills coming up for Patman.
Yeah, he also had nothing to lose. I think that's the best thing about it. They kill him, they get a ghost. He's at least delayed them a little bit, and he can give the information over.
Ground.
He even threw down a deeper smoke to go like, okay, yeah, you need to play into this site from here. And instead, he's able to farm them up. 7-7, level once again. And for GE, it's not the greatest of bonus rounds, but Patman getting that many additional kills means he can now invest into a Vandal.
Yeta J have beef?
They will,
Is
of course,
that
be coming
real
up
or is that
against 5
fake?
rifles on the other
That's
side.
fake news?
God knows.
Yeah, but you take a look at what GE have to work with for the next. I mean, the money is stacked very high after a light buy in the previous.
Oh, whoa, what a cover, what a
Yeah.
In the
teammate.
previous round, but this one amounts to nothing.
Maybe an
Great
unintentional
response
bait,
from
but
Leo.
still very good.
And XLG have the man advantage to work with.
Vision
Good
strikers.
stun, but there's a second layer to this defense. Rarga was standing by.
Yeah, normally
and
there's
has
some util
completely
behind that.
caught Yudotan off guard. Rarga with
Oh, he's locked
another
in.
volley buying
He's
more
locked
time,
in.
allowing them to break this wall or at least have it decently
Did someone break the
broken.
wall for him?
Come on, get at least
Oh, this is a
get at least
problem.
2 more kills.
Oh, he dinked.
So much damage though. Harvey
Nice.
is dead.
To be fair though,
But
where are
even
the
still,
bullets going?
the bullet's not connecting.
Oh
Not able to
no!
get the gun, though.
Automu!
And Harvey is just trying to run for the
Overzealous.
I think realizing
Ah,
that,
never gone.
yeah, you know what, on 4 HP, planting pretty much anywhere on that site would have been an immediate death
Be
sentence.
mad if you want.
I think
4
though, he was
HP.
hoping that
I think Carson
They
was
rotate
1 health
away.
that nearly got it done for
Yeah.
series.
That's all he really has, is the element of surprise. And if they just wait and play this together on the XLG side,
30 seconds left.
there is no element of surprise, because at some point he has to plant. And it even seems like they're beginning to make the rotation. Maybe he was hoping for a little bit earlier. They are very close by.
Planted.
Yeah, the drone gets around in time, so they're not even worried about the gong. They know exactly where he is. And now, well, now it is exactly pinpoint with
Missed
the
the
reveal
dart.
up top. They know he hasn't gone to mid. They got there in time to fill in that space. The dots connected. Javi is going to have a sensational performance, and he almost had a shot fired at each
That's good
player.
damage, but
the timing of that swing is a little different. He might have
are
that.
back in the lead.
Yeah, not bad for a bonus.
Oh, got it,
round,
that
but
one
I also
on
think it wasn't really
on
the
Haven
weapons
as well,
that you expected
the first
to do
where
the
they
damage
just
in the
didn't
bonus
know
round.
which side
With
he tucked in on C long.
fighting alone, and then Yudotan doing the same.
Yeah,
It's
hell of a
definitely
clutch.
bit of
Such a good
I
round.
guess
Such a good game, man,
disjointed, more
honestly.
surprise
His best game
factor
of the 20
style
so
round
far.
out from GE, which you can kind of expect in those low buys, but now they come in with the full investment. Raga will, however, have that run it back online. Definitely still yet to see the level we know we can from Raga on this Phoenix. But with them being in the
Paper
lead, I
Thin says he
don't think
fucked
it
off,
matters
so.
so much.
Okay, all good.
Maybe he'll stop by after our match
Them being in the
on
lead, even
Friday.
without seeing it exactly. The chance for him to have his moment doesn't feel too far away. For GE, it's going to have to be great usage of this double sentinel comp while on the attack. It can be hard at times, but it was certainly a period where the double sentinels looked better on the attack side than on the defense across a lot of the regions. Whether they can make it work is a different story.
Timing, man.
Cage triggered.
Autumn's going to be spotted outside of A. They have no notion that no man's in this spot. That cage is going to go down very soon, and he could have himself a freebie. He wasn't peeking.
He's just holding the control.
And now he just has no dash.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
It was a reaction shot
rough.
from
Very
really
good
messed
hold.
up
see
his
the
dash.
swing come out to maybe try and get an individual fight, and Autumn's managed to get the kill, and we even had our own third-person observer for that one in the form of Harvey. Even still, though, they're walking into what is the
He goes to bed at like
setup.
8:30, 9 o'clock.
On that side, and still spread across the map is the rest of GE.
30
A chance to maybe try and respond over the
Oh
top
my
of this.
goodness,
Not gonna
Lysol,
just
that's
yet, but
bold, bro.
immediate double kills.
We love that,
up for
Lysol.
the
Keep it up,
global
buddy.
esports side. Raga's ult not likely to do too much.
Wow,
in
he's
this
that
moment
close
as
and he
was
didn't hit the
blocked
TP.
out by
Kinda
all
crazy.
the
Oh,
utility,
Crystal.
and then he's caught in the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
by Crystal.
Nice,
who
Crystal.
closes it with 3. A flawless round for GE
Well.
into their attack side buy. And guess
Going to a
what?
bonus.
We're level again.
That was a really nice play by Crystal. He decides to play much further behind the pack, deeper into Garage. And the response a lot of the time from that backside has been to put the paranoia through. Lysor fires the paranoia. I think it catches 2 or 3 players, but it doesn't catch Crystal. So once he goes to TP, the man in Garage has clear sight lines on him, takes him down. And that
On away
avoided
from
what could have been a
Overall
really
as
nice
well.
fight back.
They're in
From
such a good spot,
Lysor
man.
up on that plat.
Annihilation.
Instead, 8 to
Minute
8.
to you.
XLG challenged and forced down to pistols. This should be Global Esports taking themselves the lead.
Yeah.
Autumn gets Leo.
That's going to help. I was going to say they've always been pretty good in these rounds, but when you have that mid-trap and lose a player so early on A, there has to be that little
They're not moving,
itch
though, which
scratching
is
your brain that you need to rotate off of this
Good for
mid-control.
XLG, potentially.
But
Not
now they are
over-rotating off
sticking
that
around,
pick.
and there is potential for an isolated fight.
Cage triggered.
Looking at Patman as the one, because he does like, even in low buys, Patman I feel like he likes to make some audacious plays, but for now at least, oh no, they're running back.
Yeah, they've gone to the players on A. A space has
up.
been taken there, but the problem is the spike has to make it across already. One pickup for XLG.
Damage on
this early
Spike's on
push.
as well.
Spike's still got to run the gauntlet.
Really nice precision.
Oh,
Crystal
hell of a way to do it.
Wall behind as well, just to contain. And a 4v3 from this spot doesn't look too bad for GE.
30 seconds
Got a
left.
bit scary, and Margo will heal up a little bit. Happy Ways managed to find one. Even damage here would be
Autumn.
nice, but we're starting to see the step up of Autumn. Okay, Patman.
Actually,
please,
it's
Autumn.
Both of these players
Oh,
are
okay.
in a bit of a
Nice.
shaky spot,
Still
but never
little-
mind.
yeah,
Autumn
still
there
little
to save
scary
the
in
day. After a very slow start to the game as well, he's now level. And GE find themselves back in the lead again.
Yeah, that's 4-1 in this half for XLG. It was a solid start, as we said, with the 2-0 up on the pistol. But they took a while to get into that first half.
I'm excited for the draw show.
G that they had to
fight
through now.
Like the,
I don't know who the hell's going to pick what. I mean, I think first grab, like if XLG make it through, you take them.
You're grabbing whoever wins this.
Yeah, pretty much.
To the equation.
And
if this keeps on going, XLG are going to run out of time,
on what you want to play
out of
up
runway very, very quickly. Calling
yeah,
for
I mean, that's tough, though.
Take a moment.
Well, you remember
what happened
in the last half.
Definitely picked the winner.
He took a timeout. They played one eco round, and then they won 5
I
rounds
think you
in a
do
row.
that,
So.
and then
yeah, it's the eco. Yeah, you're right.
I would say
I could see kind of an argument for
Lev. Pretty
Lev.
good. Obviously, it is only
they seem more.
I think if you're
he kind of needs to have the same amount of impact. But this time it's going into a buy round. You've got the operator that will be coming up for No Man as well.
That time, they have to get like a couple of days. That's really
rifles on the remainder. My one worry is, even though there's a Hunter's Fury on both sides, I'm looking at that deadlock ult. I feel like on attack especially, you can, even if you don't hit anyone, you can clear a ridiculous amount of angles with that ultimate, and especially if you are running like a...
There's a chance, I have one, and I don't normally pre-write things, but it just came to my brain forever ago. But I have one for Heretics.
You're almost screwed off rip.
So, if I cast their game on Friday, then maybe I'll use it. Otherwise, I can table it if they make camps.
Winning the third round, but that's how you expect that early half to go. Anti-eco is all they've got under their belt. An immediate idea from Crystal to pop the ultimate, closing the distance towards this A side.
Set it hell, set it hell, set it hell. Yep, they can't clear that.
Frogger's going to be caught. Let's listen into this chaos.
Can you plant? Get ready. Get this safe. Kill.
Omen keep somewhere.
Kill, can you plant?
Nice, nice.
He's fine. Not for long, guys.
Guys, this
long and short plan.
I mean, they're gonna save.
I can watch Heaven on camera, okay?
Yeah. I have ulti, guys.
I have Heaven on cam. I have CT also. I have the stun. They're not come out yet. Probably gonna save.
Yeah, they save.
Okay, go take them.
They had money.
I will pick, don't pick.
This is kind of exactly what I was talking about, isn't it?
Very
they
good.
get the opener with that ultimate, they get into the post plan. Now, I will say, this time they actually went into the heavier stack site, but because 2 players were isolated out and there was only 1 player in, there was no chance for breaking that ult. I also, there's one small detail that I really like from Crystal, and that is he did not buy a rifle this round.
Omen doing?
Because I see so many players
for a play,
running in with that
hoping they can't
deadlock
hear him
and they just get shot in the face. And so you've just thrown away credits. He goes, I know I'm going to do that. I know I'm going to run straight in. I'm just going to buy a stinger. And then if I get
starting to feel a little desperate, like he needs to make a hero play.
Economic boost. It's given them an opener. And what they're going to try and take the guns away. And there is Crystal with that rifle.
Is it just and he re-ends Supreme? No, that's...
It's funny saying the guy's in the middle of the board right now,
terrible.
Crystal, but his impact in every map is tangible, and then sometimes he just pops up at like close to a 30 bomb. Like, this is
that's a paper thin line.
To yesterday, it was
a paper thin line
up against Full Sense, right, where he managed to flank like 4 players in 1 round. This guy has been a menace.
Well, it's funny as well because for
I'll just say it, but because it'll hit harder in the cast anyway. But as a spoiler,
on XLG, of course,
it's
tier 2,
it depends on who they're playing against. It needs to be a strong team, or a strong-looking team,
and
it would have to be like, you know, so and so comes into the playoffs looking like a god, but what's a god to a group of heretics?
Okay, yeah.
So now he has the chance to send them packing himself, send the players, send the org that didn't decide to keep him. And what
I did already use Heretics burned at the stake back at Master
serious pressure here, but he is going to survive.
One of the 2 rifles for XLG, but they've pushed him off the site. He'll be ready for the retake.
I mean, this might just be another save. You put the pistols into it, see if they can do anything. They got to save at least 1 here with that money.
Flank going to be attempted as well by No Man.
They got oh dear.
This is dangerous. Everybody from G is focused on the site. They have
he
no
up dropped
idea
over and no one was close enough to hear it.
Just as they stepped out of range, but now there's a smoke down on long. He can't fight through that.
Nice,
so the fight on site is it's completely easy for GE.
No. Let's go! Oh my God, I was going to cry.
Oh, he whiffed it, bro. Not like that.
Had the potential to change the game, but they got just enough done before he arrived.
Give me the Crystal replay right now. Give me what he was doing in that moment. Oh, if I saw that across the stage, I'd be so mad. I do like the adaptation from GE. I think they started to realize that they were completely trapped.
Oh god.
Thank you.
After
Thank you for
whiffing, that's
that
what
replay.
happens.
My man is having a great time and
Most
climbing up
wholesome
that ball.
trash talk.
Yeah.
11 to 8. This attack side has started to run away like the first half, but it hasn't stopped. That's the difference. And while being their map choice, expectation was that it would go in the direction of GE, but it didn't look that way. Okay, TP from Patman caught. And Braga's gonna immediately just send his ult through, caught by the stun.
Nice.
Made sure
shut
that didn't
down.
go any further.
Again, it feels like every round Crystal has that high
Oh my god, how does Lysor get that?
And he almost corrected as well.
Exactly where you
GE find themselves a man down, facing into the operator. It's only going to get worse, and now Blade Storm's activated. No man is not losing this
ain't
round.
going
Not
well,
if he has
surely.
anything to say about it.
No,
Oh,
what?
they thought it was
Can be.
clear.
Spike down A.
37 health on
Javi's
Javi.
gonna re-peek into an
Managed
op.
to avoid the spray from Leo, but the shot from No Man's a
Hey,
different story.
Shirai.
I mean, they at least put a
for
lot
GE,
into it.
But now 9
Yeah.
for
That is
XLG.
true.
The gap is closing slowly.
Yeah, not too far behind, and a faster pace attempt in that round initially from G. It felt like when that didn't go to plan, the backup plan was just to try and retreat back into the B site, and it looked like XLG from start to finish were well aware, especially after the run it back. Even if you get caught, you cleared out a lot of that space. The operator of No Man finally able to find
Chat, you should be clear when you call me a Pacific fanboy. Talk about the
Again,
region.
we're going to see that pressure put towards
Certainly
C
not the
from
team.
them. They're going to know early
Oh,
that it isn't this
don't
side of the
shoot
map.
creep-
It's just
keep it
how
like that,
early
man. Holy.
the G decide to go the
My
other
boy
way.
out there.
Or are they going to walk back
I'm not saying I dislike them. I'm not a fanboy.
to this
Okay.
operator?
right here.
Thankfully, I don't think anyone's rounding that corner before the drone clears it. And the op shot fired gives the game away. 2 players spotted. XLG
Hey.
Yudo's
know,
reading
actually 3.
Rarga.
They know that Sova was close
Nice.
as well, but
Damn.
there's no
Yes!
Damn,
Yes!
bro.
Pseudoton!
That's
What?
it done.
They
Look at that money.
I'm
They're
so
saving again.
perplexed. They had so much information.
Okay, surely
They
we
saw
showed the
him step
replay of it,
forward.
though.
When last they looked, and moments later, they're blindsided by
Whoa.
a man that told them he was coming. Good stun too. Lysor dodges it. And, well,
There was no follow-up.
Dude, his
what the
teammate
idea
Batman was
there,
actually just
but,
like, mate, where are you going?
Styling on him hasn't worked out. The flank has
Nice.
though.
Very, very
Very
A
good,
great round
boys.
from Yudoton. I will say, the fact that it seemed like he also knew 2 players were there and just went for it. There was no teammate anywhere even remotely close. That was just
Impressive
like,
from Yudo,
wow.
man.
It's mental that he
Oh,
just
that's
went,
a great
"All right, I'm
catch
just
as
gonna
well
win
on
this
the happy
round."
way.
There was an
Yeah.
op there. Like, that is I completely agree. A crazy repeat to go for.
That is literally a man who doesn't give a damn. Like that is what I've just witnessed. And well, you know, he's having a good laugh about it because
he's
he
enjoying
has
himself.
just won them the round. That's got to be infuriating as well for XLG. You have the right setup to stop him, and you just get wrecked.
Oh, there's no table strong enough to survive the bash that it's getting after that one. For XLG.
Oh, man.
Autumn,
Autumn.
how are you?
He's been
How are
sold
you
down
messing
the
up that
river.
spacing?
That's at least going to be the man advantage for XLG in a crucial round. Ult used by GE. They get space. They find the C site.
Setting all this
But
up, the
XLG are
spike
waiting
is
as
still
well.
not brought
They
forward.
still have a camera for when they go
Hatman,
for
though.
the retake.
Hatman,
What they
Hatman,
won't
Hatman.
have is Rarga.
Eventually. P-Way's not in a bad position, but it definitely seems like they know
Stressing
they
me
can
the
be
fuck
playing.
Bro, I
out.
do not want to see his POV this
Come
round.
on.
I do not want to see the
To a
POV
more
this round.
advantageous position. A singular kill
Oh,
will get
God.
Harvey his ult, but they are being
Good
flanked again. Of course, all
Yeah.
of that side utility is
Oh.
gone. Well, so is Yudoton as well. Harvey
Harvey?
needs a call
Harvey?
for ages, but he's already managed to. He's being revealed and flanked, but the fight in front's a little bit ahead.
He doesn't know, he doesn't know. Oh my god.
That's unlucky. That was a nice try.
Yeah, that was
Bro,
amazing.
Even been close.
That was nuts.
Well, you know, he makes it look pretty good.
This time the flank from No Man works out. Thankfully, he didn't have 2 targets to deal with. 12 to 10 and 2 chances. Again, though, with how this started for XLG, I love the setup they went for. Happyway's so smart to just tuck in. Here's some utility being placed, but doesn't jump the gun, waits for his teammate to take a fight, and then he's there to catch the player who's trying to trade onto his buddy. Very nicely done.
You watch the clip of his mom at the press conference.
Not in their press conference, no.
They tweeted it out. He was
Very close.
very
for Harvey.
heartwarming.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll check it out.
It is
He asked him, like, what would you say is all of
rounds.
your teammates' superpowers?
It's half especially.
Oh, okay.
He had to go down the line and everything.
Hey, that's
the
good.
outlaw
very
buy
cute.
from Udaton, it's nasty. He's just been wall banged through that wall on long down to 55, but he's going to be able to one-shot hit anybody except for Lysor.
And Happy Way has no shields.
Outlaw buy is everything.
So I guess clearly the credits on the other side of it have really been brought low just by the amount of damage
Outlaw
that was done by
buy,
Harvey in the last
got
round.
Sova ult, still drone.
Even still though,
They just cleared over towards A and they were
G
close
set
enough
up
to
with
hear it.
multiple ultimates. But they're just waiting. Especially with this double duelist, you expect aggression. You expect someone eventually to have to go looking for information. Come on, there it was. But they didn't quite manage to catch the kill.
It's only a matter of
The whole
time
way
before
out.
someone faces Udaton. The spike making it back to the seaside. Here comes the peak off the back of the Hunter's Fury. They're trying to force players out of position, and they've done that.
Dead.
But Crystal was the one to fall.
Oh, God.
A nice shot by No Man, and that's immediately got G to
even spotted
cancel
it.
this push and look elsewhere. But meeting up with Autumn might not be the
Oh.
play.
Yes, yes,
Well,
we
that's
love
an
that,
awkward
Leo.
reveal.
That's
They're not
messed
fully
up,
pushed up
man.
short. That's good information for Leo to have, I suppose.
20 seconds
XLG looking like to be right at home in
Taking
EMEA.
down Braga in position, but he's lost his teammate. Now he's the only one remaining on the side. He has support from
Oh my God,
Shutting it down
no.
at least for now. 10 seconds for the remaining
You
players of
need-
G to get.
Yes!
Whoa.
Plants, plants, plants!
No man. He may be
Time!
No time, no time.
Yes!
Oh!
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Close, man.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God, only just.
Choice.
No way, that's close.
Go in with a lead for the second.
Oh God.
Ah, that
13
was-
to 10. Well, it was